Are you guys familiar with, I think officially it was called the Boston Terror Mind Shred 2006, 2007, Mind Shred. Yeah, so unbeknownst to us, we inspired a guerrilla marketer who saw the night writing and the throwaways and thought, you know what, like, this is a novel idea that advertisements have been using for like the last few years. And we should do this. We should do exactly what they did. We should come up with a little technology, and we'll just go and put them up, you know? Except the guy built it out a little bit more of an infrastructure, had batteries and it had some wires and things like that, but it wasn't super techy looking per se. He didn't go out and do it himself like we did. He instead hired like a Belarusian immigrant and art student, paid him $400 under the table to just go plaster Boston and other cities with people. Which is what guerrilla marketers do, you know? I mean, they always hire under the table some guy who will take the fall for them. And that's basically what happened. And the only reason we got wrapped up in this mess is because of this guy Todd Van. And he was in my class. He was a student of mine in Hall Magazine. He had been in Evans Beat Graffiti class. So he was sort of do-it-yourself and graffiti literate to a certain extent. And he saw one of these in Boston and thought, well, that's hilarious. That's clearly some kind of like GRL ripoff. And so he stole it and then posted a picture of him holding on Flickr saying, look what I stole. And then actually tagged it Graffiti Research Lab, GRL, various other things for some reason. So, and contacted the marketing guy, this guy, Sam Travis Ewan. He works for a company called Interference Team. You can find out all about him on the internet. You can phone call him over and over again.
They're still in business, that business.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the business is blowing up, right? So this guy, Todd Vanderlyn, found this, put it on Flickr. The guy who did it contacted him through his Flickr page and was like, awesome snag, dude. I'm down with it. And do you know these Graffiti Research Lab guys? Because I challenged them to figure out how we did this. And we didn't care, we didn't think anything of it. Until, like, that morning, that fateful morning, when the mooninite thing happened. And we got a phone call from this guy, Todd Vanderlyn. He was saying, I'm fucked. You're fucked too. They think we did it. And the Department of Homeland Security is after us. So, basically we just told Todd to rat out the guys, tell them exactly who did it. And so, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours before the Department of Homeland Security figured out that these things weren't bombs, my student, Todd Vanderlyn, who's not a brilliant man by any stretch, had busted the case wide open and told the Boston Globe, CNN, ABC, and all these channels who did it, where they could locate them and where their office was and what their phone number was, all that sort of thing. And meanwhile, we just snuck away to Spain to get away from it. Actually, one thing we did do is we've been collecting all these YouTube clips that showed, like, you know, MTV, blah, 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 all these people using it. And so when this happened, they all pulled their stuff offline. So we just re-uploaded it on our account and then linked to it and said, this is not the work of the GRL, but check out our other work here. And got
it's the most popular YouTube in my account. It
Yeah.
has the most views in my account.
Yeah, it's you know, this was when some people said throwaways went mainstream. But so, okay, so post the Boston Terror Mind Shred 2007, we kind of realized that, you know, we knew we didn't have a lot of friends in this kind of business. We really weren't sure who our enemies were.